So today's article starts out by saying, Pat and Laura are at Yangmingshan. This is a scenario.
Fancy.
A nice one. We all know Yangmingshan's, that mountain up in the north of Taipei. Beautiful up there.
Did you know that it used to be a volcano?
It still is a volcano,
It could.
actually.
It's not going to explode anytime soon, but, it's one of those ideas.
You can see the smoke coming out.
Hot springs and stuff like that. Okay, so that's where they are. They're enjoying a nice maybe hike, maybe stop at a tea house, look at the views. And Laura says, "Are you okay, Pat? Your eye is all red." Okay, maybe he's been rubbing at it, something like that. Maybe he got something in his eye.
Well, it's obviously hurt or something.
Yes.
Something's wrong with it. So Pat says, "Someone accidentally poked me with a selfie stick." That doesn't sound great.
I wonder when he said that, when he kind of said, "Someone accidentally poked me." So he means
maybe it was Laura
poked him with a selfie stick.
All right, well, let's look at the verb poke. It means to quickly push your finger or another pointed object into someone or something.
Hey.
Kind of like that.
Why? Okay, and what was Pat poked with? Well, he was poked with a selfie stick, okay? Now, this is a plastic or metal rod or stick. You can make it larger or shorter, longer or shorter. And it's got kind of almost like fingers to grip on one end that you can put your smartphone in, and you can use Bluetooth or another function. Sometimes it's more of
there's a button or something?
Yeah, there's a button on the stick that you can use to take photos or do other functions like videos and things like that. And the idea of these selfie sticks is it means you can change the angle of your selfie. You can change... the view, so you might be able to extend so you get a lot more of the background instead of close-up of just you. So it's just a tool that you can use to make your selfies a lot more interesting.
All right, well, I'm sure a lot of you out there know what a selfie stick is. I'm sure some of you have the selfie stick.
Do you have a selfie stick?
I don't. But then
I will say we do.
I don't have Instagram either. So
okay.
It's not a thing I particularly need to have. All right, so Pat continues to talk here, and
with
he
his
says, "I'm annoyed, but I'll live." Now we're going to take a look at this word annoyed here. So the word annoyed is an adjective, and it's spelled A-N-N-O-Y-E-D, annoyed. It describes someone who is slightly angry or impatient. It's good to remember that you use annoyed when talking about a person and annoying when you're talking about a thing. For example, I'm annoyed. That sound is annoying. In an example sentence, we could say, Wilbert is annoyed with his friend because he forgot about their lunch plans.
Okay, so Pat's annoyed. He's not happy that Laura has poked him with a selfie stick, but he says, I'll live. It's not too bad, and he's kind of forgiven her.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, Laura says, great. Now put on these sunglasses and take another selfie with me. And then she counts him down. She says, 1, 2, 3, say cheese.
I don't think Laura notices that he's annoyed at all.
No. Now, I don't take a lot of selfies personally. I will appear in them if necessary with somebody else, so I'll do it if I need to. A selfie, of course, is a self-portrait. This is kind of a new word, appeared in around, I think, 2012, something like that.
Yeah.
I believe it was first used by someone in Australia, but it just means a self-portrait taken with a smartphone or other camera.
Right.
And of course we say cheese because when you say the word cheese, your mouth forms a smile.
That's right. All right, so Pat's going to answer Laura here. He says, this is such a strange phenomenon. Everyone is busy taking photos instead of enjoying the view.
Right.
Okay, so now we saw this word phenomenon here. It's quite a long one. It's spelled with a PH as an F sound. So phenomenon is something like an event or a fact that can be seen and studied. Now, it's often something that's difficult to understand or explain. So in the article, the phenomenon of people taking photos instead of enjoying the view is quite strange to Pat. He would rather enjoy the view instead of take photos.
Instead of take photos. He thinks it's kind of strange, it's unusual. You could study it and explain it, but it's still a bit weird, okay? Laura tells him, hold that thought, okay? Pat's trying to talk and Laura kind of makes him be quiet there and says, hold that thought. But hold a thought, how would you hold a thought? It's not a real thing. It's an interesting phrase, so that's why we have made it today's shortcut for you. Let's take a quick break to find out more about it.